Alright, what's up, Mi fans? Dustin Depp here. And today I've got my Xiaomi Mi 3 back out, and I just want to show you guys quickly Paranoid Android running on the Xiaomi Mi 3. If you guys have used Paranoid Android on any other device, then you'll automatically know the interface. It's a lot like CyanogenMod, which I've already done in another video. So if you guys haven't seen that, please check out my other videos. One thing about this ROM running on the Mi 3 is, as you guys can tell, the DPI is different. So the icons and the interface are a lot smaller. If you like that, then stick with it. If not, you can run a separate launcher like Nova Launcher to go back to a normal DPI. So it's completely up to you guys. Overall, I really like Paranoid Android, and this is one of my favorite ROMs for many other devices, the OnePlus One and all the Nexus line and everything. I love Paranoid Android. I love the interface. It's a really great ROM, but obviously this isn't an official ROM. This is a ported ROM, so you don't actually have the you don't get the updates and things like that like you do with, say, the Paranoid Android on the OnePlus One or on the on any of the Nexus devices. So just keep that in mind before loading this on there. A couple highlights of this ROM. When you pull down here, you'll notice this little button right here, and that is peak notifications, which are pretty cool. I'll show you how those work real quick. Let's go to the Play Store and just see if we've got any apps to update here. Go to My Apps. We'll go ahead and update all. Accept. And then, as you can see, one should pop down as soon as one is installed. So that right there is a peak notification. And you can set what you want to have peak notifications, how long you want them to last. If you want to block certain things, if you want to see it, you just click on it. You can just swipe it away. If you don't want it, you can't swipe it away. My bad. You can swipe it up to get rid of it. I actually really like the peak notifications, but you do need to block certain apps, like anything that really pops up all the time with a notification, because it can get quite annoying. Another thing that everyone really likes about Paranoid Android is the immersive mode. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. The problem with the immersive mode on this is, if anybody else has ran this on the Mi 3, I can't figure out how to turn off the hardware buttons. So with the hardware buttons on, it makes it a little bit harder because you have to come in between the buttons to really get it to do it. And as you can tell, you come up here, you've got your different, it's that Pi launcher that everyone knows so much about. I really like the Pi launcher overall, but it is a bit of a pain on this one, because if I want to do it from right there, I end up hitting the home button first. So let's say like I'm in Gmail and I want to hit it. Well, I've already hit the home button, see? So unfortunately, the immersive mode doesn't really work on this unless you can figure out a way to turn off the hardware keys, which I haven't found that in the settings. If you do, let me know. Put it in the box below. I'd love to see it. Overall, the ROM runs pretty good. I have had two restarts. Just one was I put the alarm on and got just instantly restarted. The alarm did set though. So and then another one was, it was just plugged in charging, and I looked over and I noticed that it restarted. So it does have random reboots. Obviously, I haven't had that many of them, and I've been running it for probably 2.5 weeks now. So overall, it's running pretty good. You can run themes on this just like you can with CyanogenMod. It's actually the same themes, so that's pretty cool. It did get a pretty good benchmark, so I'll just open this up and show you the last benchmark. I was actually quite pleased with it. Let's see, as soon as it loads here. Let's see. History. So my last benchmark was 33,919, which isn't bad. I'm pretty happy with that. It's obviously not as fast as what I got with MIUI 6, but it's still pretty quick. So that's pretty good for a ported ROM, you know what I mean? You got all these cool toggles like normal. You can customize all these by just holding the, well, I just opened that one up. But you can customize all these toggles, which is pretty cool. So we'll go to settings real quick and check everything else out. More. What else to tell you about this ROM? Other than that, everything works pretty great. I mean, it's just like CyanogenMod. except you get peak notifications. You get the immersive mode, which you don't get on CyanogenMod. I haven't had any real heating issues with it, so it doesn't really heat up. As far as battery life, the battery life seems good on this ROM. I haven't had any noticed any real difference between, say, MIUI 6 or CyanogenMod. Overall, it seems to run pretty good. You also have, let's go to this app privacy manager real quick that you get with it. If I can, we'll scroll down, go to next. Go back to settings. Let's see here. App privacy. So this is just for Paranoid Android, which is pretty cool. So you can come in here and let's see. It tells you exactly everything that these have asked for, like easy weather needs, find location and camera. Fitbit reads my contacts and keeps it awake. So it's pretty cool that you can go in there. We'll go to 4OD. I can check that off so it doesn't keep it awake. So even though it can keep it awake, I can check it and deny that permission, which is pretty cool. So if you got some apps that you just think, oh, I don't know why, you know what I mean, it should have access to my contacts or call history or something like that, you can go in and turn it off, which is a pretty cool thing about this ROM. Other than that, guys, it's been a pretty good ROM. Let's see here. Yeah. That's a pretty cool thing I'd like to show you, actually. I was just looking to see if I could find how to turn off the buttons again, but with this ROM you can reorient the volume button here. So if I launch a game, normally when your volume is always up, right? But when you put it in reorient mode, it actually reorientates the way the volume goes. So now this way is volume up, like it should be, instead of putting it towards the top way of the phone, it's always to the right, which is pretty cool. I like that because I always seem to hit it the wrong way. So I haven't had any real crashes or anything with the software. It seems to run pretty good. I do like this DPI down here, but the problem is I can't change. Let's see. If you just hold down, you can get to your settings here. We'll go to settings for the launcher. Rows. We'll go ahead and change the rows to 5. Okay. Let's change. Hit OK. Columns. Change that to 5. Default screen, show search bar. That's fine. So as you can see, I've got 5 down here in the bottom now. But the problem is you can move this, if it's going to let me here, I can move these out of the way, and then I can't move that. See, this really annoys me that the app drawer is not centered with this DPI on here. So it annoys me so much that it almost makes me want to run Nova Launcher. Sorry about this, guys. Other than that, it's a pretty good ROM. You can go in the code and like change the DPI, but I mean that's a little in depth for some people. I'll leave a link in the description to the XDA forum where you can find this ROM if you guys want to download it and install it. I'm going to install a couple more ROMs as well on this Mi3 just to show you guys. A lot of people keep asking me, should I change from MIUI 6 to Paranoid Android, CyanogenMod, and whatnot? And normally I would say it depends on how you like, if you like CyanogenMod and Paranoid Android more. With this, since it's not an official ROM and they're still a little bit buggy, I mean they do work. Myself personally, I can't wait to go back to MIUI 6 on the Mi3. But it's completely up to you guys, and let me know what you guys think in the description down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, and if you guys have ran this ROM in the past, or if you guys plan on running it now, or if you guys have any other ROMs that you'd like me to try out, please let me know, and I'll definitely do that. So thanks a lot, guys. At Dustin Depp, if you have any questions or comments, please put it in the box below, and please like this video if you enjoyed it, or if you want to see more. So thanks a lot, guys. At Dustin Depp. Peace.